Guys, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to be tackling the tachometer. So I'm going to put a new page here. I'm going to label this as the tachometer. So in a sense, Power BI is offering us three gauge tools. One is the gauge, like this one that we already made, this normal gauge. Then we have the dial gauge, and then we have the tachometer. Okay. So yes, I'm gonna put the tachometer here. So the tachometer can be considered to be the best one of these three because it's probably the latest, and it has many more features as we're going to be seeing. So it has to be imported from the marketplace, like the dial gauge. The gauge is there by default, so you have to import it from the marketplace and add it to your custom videos. Okay. So let's suppose that I'm interested in designing the gauge for the capital gain. It seems to be the best KPI right now in this data set. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to drag this capital gain here, and I'm going to take the average of that. Okay, because I'm interested in seeing the average capital gain across different groups with respect to, for example, data warehousing or something like that. But we have seen that the capital gain has some problems. So there are lots of zero values. I'm going to put a slicer here, and I'm going to drag the capital gain here in the slicer. In this case, if I looked at the values of capital gain, so I'll want to start this from 1, and I have the maximum value as 99999, but typically I just want to analyze that in the range of like 10,000, for example. Okay, so I have this is the range of capital gain that I want to analyze, and that's the thing here. And the end value can be, for example, the maximum of capital gain. So if I put the tachometer again, so the capital gain is the end value. So by default, I can put this as the maximum. So that's obviously 10,000. I put the 10,000 here. The 10,000 by default becomes the maximum value. It just confirms that based on the filter. So the target, I can put a target value here. So I created a measure, like in the last video, I created a measure. So I call it the target gain that's equal to 7,000, and I drag it here. So you can see the 7,000 value comes up here. So that's the target that I'm aiming to achieve. And I also created a red gain value, just a measure like in the last video, that is 2,000. So I'll put that here in range 2. So in this case, it's become yellow, but we'll change the color later on. And I also put a yellow gain value. So I just name that as yellow gain. And that is equivalent to basically, the yellow gain is equivalent to 6,000. So that's my yellow area from 2,000 to 6,000. And from 0 to 2,000 is my red area, but I've got to change the colors because it's showing different here. So to change the colors, I just go here. Range 1, I have to select the color. So I take the custom color and I take that as red. So that's red now. Range 2 color is obviously the same. Range 3, again, I select on color. I select the custom color and take that as green. So this becomes green now, okay? And I can also mess with the gauge axis here. So gauge axis goes like this. The start angle is at -120 and the end angle is 120, but I can try to end it at, let's say, 90. It ends it there. I can try to start it at 0 and starts there. But I guess it's -120 better, and even in this case 120 seems better, so I'm not going to mess with this too much. Okay, to me it seems okay right now. I can also change the target. The target color, I want to put that as, let's say, blue. So you can see the line is now blue, and the length can, the length is 0, so it takes the whole size. So I can, the target, I can increase the size of the target, and that's the text color can also be the same as the label color, and that's the text size can be a bit more. So that's my target. So I can mess with the target like that. And the indicators, obviously, there's the needle here. So the needle I want to put that as, let's say, the purple. So that's the actual needle I have. And the needle size is like 80%. Yes. So I say 90, so it goes up. So that's 90. The base color, I can change that to, let's say, purple again, because I put the whole as purple. And the base thickness, I can say as like 50. So it is, oh, there's two things, so I'll put that as. I can also create the access labels. So currently the labels seem fine, but I can just, have in thousands. If I put them in thousands, text size, the count is 4, but I can say I just want to see that. So here the target, so what I can do is that to make it just a bit different, I can select the target value. So I can change the target gain as, let's say, 6,500, just to make it. So you can see the target should move up here. So it's like target is here. So now I can see all the values like that. And yeah, so at the access labels, I can try to increase their size, something like that. Okay. And just round them off. The call out value is this value here. So that can be, let's say, the color of the call out value. I try to keep it as black, and let's put that in thousands, and text size is something like that. Okay. So, and I can also tell it how much percentage we are off target. So we are 50%, we have 51% progress with respect to our target. Okay. So that's also something that we can see. The title is horrible. So I can just say a capital average performance. As we can see, and I can just, the background color can remain the same. And so it's going to be very good tachometer like this. Okay, and you can decide to, to make it more interactive. And also tell the margins. So how much margin do you want to leave at both sides? So I would want to leave, let's say, only 3 on all the sides. In case I can have the background and other things. So the target I can have the same as the purple one. Okay, and even the color can be the purple one. So in order to make it line with this diagram. Okay. So we can see what's the average gain. So in this case, let me just change this performance. I don't want to see the performance here. So it's the average capital gain, and we can easily see what's happening here. So we are like 4.87k, 4870 is the average capital gain, but we are off target. We're just 50%, 51% on target. Um, we have achieved the target by 51%. That's it, and we can see we are right now in the yellow area. So that's a pretty cool visualization to have. So that's called the tachometer, and I hope that this video has been very good for you, and you can make use of these different dial gauges. You can see that everything has its own flavor, but the tachometer probably seems the best one of them. So you can include those in the videos. And thanks for watching.